Listen up. Our Potomac girls are on fire. This episode was so entertaining. And this is exactly what I mean. Your faves could never, even if they tried. Potomac is taking it away for season 8. But let me not ramble on too much because we have a lot to discuss. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another recap for the Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 for this week's episode 3. Before we get started off with the actual recap, let me just say, Dr. Wendy is carrying Potomac on her back. Get her a back brace because her back must hurt so much from carrying right now. Listen, I myself am a very spiritual person. I don't care what anybody says. I don't play around with that voodoo, supernatural witchcraft belief. I respect it, especially because where I come from, we have some similar doings, I guess, in parts of my culture. But let me tell you something, Robin. When I see you, it's you and me, Ashley. When I see you, it is as well you and me. Because how can you misspread information like that? But then again, I ask myself, Neka, those allegations that you brought on the show about Wendy's mom, I'm asking myself, would she really lie that much to incriminate herself and potentially be a one-off and gone for the Real Housewives franchise? Potomac especially? I don't know. But let's get into the episode. We start off still at Ashley's housewarming event. We have Dr. Wendy clearing Mia up, telling her that she's slow. She can't uplift her because she's slow. She vibrates too high. She does not sense those low vibrations over there. Definitely including figuratively in speech, Miss Giselle Bryant, with her cracked face at the table over there. I like that Robin and Wendy are on a path to, I guess, be better. I don't like Robin to say that she thinks just because her life has been a little messy over the past few years because of Juan Dixon, to now put all of that on Wendy's mom in an alleged HEX to a shrine. Girl, take a seat. Actually have several. So at the event, everybody's just chit-chatting around, and the girls go inside, and Wendy decides to invite Ashley to her son's first communion. And I love that she did that at the housewarming event in front of Mia, Giselle, and Robin. I like the way she, in a classy way, shaded them back to in confronts to last year because she was disinvited to that $3 family event that Robin threw. What comes around goes around. You cannot be mad at Wendy. You cannot be in your confessional talking about how, if this is a slide, I don't know what she's trying to do. Girl, what were you trying to do last year? Stop. Anyways, so she invites Ashley to the first communion. And then we jump to Candace, Wendy, and the newbie, the friend to Wendy, Kiana, meeting up for a little lunch. Candace and Wendy meet up. Their outfits, I died, stunning. Candace's bag, amazing. The girls are moneyed down, you can definitely tell. They're talking about the tour, that Candace has done 2 shows in LA, and how, Candace is actually going to be seeing Ashley at the first communion of Wendy's son for quite some time now. They've been apart, they've had some space, and obviously, regarding the lawsuit, I don't think communication, especially in text form, where something is written down, is in Candace's favor. So I definitely understand why she feels a type of way with Ashley. So Miss Kiana Stewart comes around, and why did Kiana immediately remind me of a more petite and tiny Kenya Moore? I don't know what it is, I don't know what it was, but she definitely gave me some Kenya vibes. Kiana is actually the owner of a med spa just 2 houses across this, brunch restaurant thing. And she's actually a business owner. So Miss Kiana has a pretty coin and can definitely uphold with the standard of these Potomac ladies, which is definitely not that hard, judging the way, things are looking for Mia, or maybe Ashley and Robin. I am so shady today in this recap. I can't, but I'm just speaking my truth. Love all of them, but when you need to clock, you need to clock. So Kiana joins in the conversation. She's definitely lightweight, fun, but you can tell that if she's going to get into it, she will definitely get into it. Especially also judging by the video that TMZ shot of her allegedly, hashing things out with Sesame Street. Sesame Street was also in this episode for a second. She was walking behind Robin, and production was so shady. They put a horror movie music sound effect when she said hi to Robin. I said, Potomac knows how to shade properly. It was insane. But anyways, let's go back to the lunch that Kiana, Candace, and Wendy had. They're all talking about the first communion, how Ashley is going to be seeing Candace for the first time because it's been a hot minute. Kiana is invited, Candace is invited, Karen is invited, and as I've already said 100 times, Ashley is invited. So we then actually move on to Miss Mia and Karen meeting up for a little charcuterie board moment, as all the housewives do, at Mia's new apartment. And even though it is small, Mia definitely pulled in a nice decor and decorated the space nicely. So she's inviting Karen. She's sending her kids off with Gordon to go on a little bike tour. And Mia decides to open up that she was actually hurt by Wendy's, particular choice of words of her being slow because her son has, some difficulty that he's working against, which is nothing to be ashamed of at all. I really like the approach that Mia's taking by speaking into him that he's smart, he's kind, he's brilliant, he's fun, he's a nice boy, you can definitely tell that she, even though she is messy, she is a good mother. So she tries to actually, take this conversation into a bash Wendy mode, with like how she cannot move on with her. She doesn't want to because she doesn't uplift. She's, has always these particular choice of words that she throws around to bash others to make herself feel better. She said that in her confessional, and I said, Mia, girl, stop. That's exactly what you do too. So that's exactly what everybody does on this franchise. I mean, you're on Housewives, not on, I don't know, a church vibes, a church wives. Girl, relax. We are clearly moving forward with this relationship between Karen and Mia. I wonder for how long, and I am curious to see how and when this is going to break down, because we know that these two will go at it in later episodes. But anyways, then we have another Karen scene with Ashley. They're both going dress shopping for the first communion of Wendy's son. They're meeting up, they're trying on some dresses, and Karen is like trying to squeeze out some tea and some information out of Ashley about this lawsuit that, Michael and Candace are involved in. Because as you guys know, that bum decided to sue Candace for $2 million because of defamation. Things that she particularly said, which, mind you, is very much part of public opinion. And also opinion of the other cast members on the show. So it's nothing new. Everybody said it. Ashley, Giselle, Robin, Karen, Mia, Candace, Wendy, Monique even, back in the day, Katie, questioning if he's gay. Like, you really decided to come after Candace? Embarrassing. But anyways, Ash is like, I know just as much as you do from the internet. He doesn't talk with me about it, yada, yada, yada. I definitely don't buy it that they don't talk about this stuff. I can even imagine that Ashley even put it up to, instigate a little bit of this, ongoing suit. And staying on Ashley for a quick second, Ashley, even admitted at the first communion of Wendy that she actually misinterpreted and misremembered that Aneka was the one telling Ashley that she thinks that Wendy is Osu, which is a total lie because Ashley actually brought it up. And I love how production, every time someone has a little white lie going on, they will expose you, they will roll back the clip, and they will make you look a fool. So Ashley, you are 3 episodes in, and you already have thousands of raised eyebrows looking at you because you cannot seem to keep the lies out of your mouth. I'm so sorry when Candace clocked you when they were out having lunch with Kiana and Wendy, saying that, Wendy has to look at the source. It's the truth. How many times have you misspread information? How many times have you instigated? How many times have you been really messy? I mean, thank you. You gave us content, but don't know. Speaking of the communion, we jump ahead to the communion. Everybody's looking fantastic. Wendy's family is getting together. Wendy's mother, she's like, I birthed these kids. Are y'all ready to pray? Wendy is like, ma'am, actually I did. But she is definitely giving matriarch of the family. And regarding Wendy's mother, things that I've seen on the internet, which I choose not to repeat because I don't want to be insensitive. I don't want to be, as a white-passing male, especially as a white-ish passing male, I don't want to talk too much about skin color, alleged skin color change, alleged skin color bleaching, because it is not my place. And in my very personal, maybe even ignorant and naive opinion, everybody should do what they feel is right with their body. And that's it for me on that topic about Wendy's mom. But what I find tragic is the collective dragging on social media of Wendy's mom. I find that a little distasteful. And don't get me wrong, on social media we've seen arguments like, well, we brought up Candace's mom. We brought up Ashley's mom. Ashley's mom dealing paycheck to paycheck from how's his name? Michael. Candace's mom, being a little aggressive towards her. But I feel a type of way when I do talk about someone's mother, so I will pass on that at first. But I definitely do get the statement and the argument that, we've brought up everyone else's. Let's converse about Wendy's, but I just won't. So the communion is going on. It actually went well. They're getting their props. Everybody's proud of them, congratulating them, bringing them their gifts. And the women are sitting down. Candace and Ashley, the very much anticipated semi-reunion of them, is happening right in front of our eyes. They're paying each other dust with smiles from ear to ear. Kiana eventually even joins in. She meets the women. She fits right into this group, by the way, as well. So I'm very much excited to see her integrate, and I think she does even better than Aneka at this particular very moment. So now we get into the conversation of Ashley and Candace. They make notice that, Candace will always be okay with Ashley in a room. Ashley respects that, and you know how it is. The dynamic between Ashley and Candace is very much frenemy-like. At BravoCon, both of them said that their love language is arguing, which I completely agree. But at what point is enough just simply enough? Candace, I really hope you get that heifer straight. I really hope you tell her once and for all, Ashley, we can be friends, we can be cordial, but stop messing with me. Stop being so goddamn messy. And yeah, let's actually build on trust, love, and respect, and not on lies, hate, and mess. So the closing out scene of this episode was the scene that got me completely. Robin and Aneka are meeting up for some lunch. They're sharing some cocktails, some food. They get together. They seem to mesh really well organically. I guess they're also friends in this moment. I think maybe Aneka is on Giselle and Robin's side. I guess we'll see. But Aneka decided to really make a bomb explode, several bombs actually, at that lunch, because she, decides to tell Robin, Wendy's mother, through an acquaintance, through a, sister-in-law that we have, we're acquainted, we have a connection. And Wendy's mother allegedly called up her family and was like, do I know you? Do we know you? Family is like, well, yes. Her name, I sincerely forgot her name. Yes, of course. Of course we know each other. And she's like, have I prayed for you? That's what Aneka is saying. This is all repeating what she's saying. Have I prayed for you? And the acquaintance, I guess the family of Aneka said, well, I hope you did pray for us. I mean, we have this connection. And Wendy's mom allegedly was like, have I prayed against you? You know, look up the names of the people that I have prayed against and ask them how they're doing. They're not doing well. Girl, when Aneka spilled that tea, that really hot tea, Robin, you and I had the same facial expression. I could not believe what I was hearing because I don't want to put this past Wendy's mother. Are you kidding me? I don't think, and even, I mean, I personally don't think this is true. But even if, I hope there is some sort of explanation, valid response from Wendy's part, because it is being painted as if Wendy's mom is practicing some type of voodoo. It's like Aneka's making it seem she's submitting names to shrines, making some spells, and allegedly even more. And then Robin, what I didn't like, jumps in and says, well, I feel like Wendy's mom put a hex on me because these past couple of years. Girl, the hex that was put on you the last couple of years was from your own man. Like, Juan Dixon. Call up Juan Dixon and make the hex go away. That was just ridiculous. And I cannot tell you, I cannot begin to express, I do not have possession of such vocabulary to tell you how pumped I am to get activated Wendy, because I know she is a lioness when it comes to her family. She is that girl when it comes to defending and, you know, actually in an articulate way, in a very intellectual, intelligent way, to read the girls when they come for her. So, what's up with that? What's up with these allegations? I want to know. I need to know. I had never expected that being Catholic is going to be a storyline on Housewives. I did not ever think that. But, yeah, here we are. At this point, here we are. And that's it for the recap. I have nothing much more to say. This episode had not much Giselle and Robin in it, much less Giselle. I mean, there was a couple of scenes at the beginning where Robin was kind of reading Giselle and kind of like putting her into her own place about this whole Juan thing, but I will stop talking about this if it continues to be so repetitive, because girl, Robin, if you like it, I love it. So if you're fine with your situation, be fine. And I'm happy for you. But yeah, you guys, that was it for the episode. Definitely let me know in the comments down below what you thought. I'm going to get into the discussion. Do you believe those wild allegations that Aneka has put out there? Or do you think this is just some pure ignorant thing to stay and be on the show? Let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell down below, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.